Okay, real quick, we're going to be doing some testing tonight before we get started here. So now, testing audio volume. Tony, one, two, three, four, testing. Okay, test number two for Tony. Go, go, go. Tony, two. Test Jordy, one, two, three. Test Jordy, one, two, three. Test Jordy, one, two, three. Test Jordy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mechanicsburg Indians Broadcast Network, where myself, Tony Muscadri, and Jordan Sadowski. How you doing tonight, Jordan?
Good, how are you?
For the regional final, Region 24 final game tonight. Before we get started, as the teams are warming up, we do have the weekly interview with the coach tonight, and we'll play that for you now.
My name is Jacob Teal, and we're here today with head coach Kurt Forrest. Coach, how are you?
Doing good, Drew. How are you, buddy?
Good. We're going to ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
So how do you feel about the game last week against Adina?
I was obviously very, very happy with the way we played in the first half. You know, I thought the kids came out and played really, really hard and intense. Kind of want to get out to a fast start. We did that. Able to make some big plays, and I thought the lines did a tremendous job of controlling the game, kind of a point of emphasis we talked about, making sure we played physical football, hitting hats on hats, and then taking care of business. We knew that they'd be bigger than us, but you know that's par for the course around here, and it's all about how much fight you got in you. And I thought our kids fought really, really hard and continued to do so. So I was very proud of them.
So what were some things that you really liked against a game, and what could you improve on?
Some of the things I really, truly liked. I thought we controlled the line of scrimmage, the middle of the field, pretty well. You know, I thought our defensive line did a really good job of holding the line. We got to clean some things up out on the edge of setting angles and tackling and reading keys. They did some things that we hadn't seen yet on film, which you're going to get that at this level and in this point of the playoffs. You're going to get a rink or two here or there. So we got to be able to react. We got to be able to set the edge. We got to get guys run support on the outside a little faster. But other than that, I mean, that's kind of nitpicking here or there. I really liked how our secondary kept the ball in front. You know, I know we gave up some pass plays here or there, but at the end of the day, we never gave up one gigantic play that really hurt us. You know, we can't turn the ball over, especially inside our 10-yard line, so that's something that you can't do. But overall, I thought the kids played really, really hard, and I was impressed with their performance.
So who is Coldwater, and who do they remind you of?
Who is Coldwater, and who do they remind me of? They obviously play in the MAC conference. They're up there, you know, right around Lake St. Mary's area. Colors are orange and black. You know how I feel about that. You know, I don't do well with those colors. Who do they remind me of? They're a pro-style team. A lot of spread. Want to run the quarterback quite a bit. You know, maybe some of when West Jeff, you know, did more of a running quarterback type stuff. Maybe a little bit of the West Jeff type teams that use the running quarterbacks, I'd say. You know, their quarterback can run it. He's a good player, and they got some kids that can get speed out on the edge, and they got a couple nice tall receivers out there, and their offensive line does a nice job in the schemes that they use. So we'll have our hands full with them, and I'm excited as heck for the challenge, and I know our kids are. We're ready to go up there and fight.
So what did you guys do to prepare for this week?
I think the biggest thing at this time is obviously schematic-wise, you have to understand what they're doing. And once again, it's going to continue to sound cliche. You know, we got to keep the ball in front. Can't get the ball thrown over your head. We got to tackle extremely well. The defensive line has got to be a wall. You know, they've got to be able to attack and hold their ground. And when we get a chance to make a play, you got to make it. And we're going to have to wrap up. We're going to have to keep our shoulders square, and we're going to get as many hats to the ball as we can. We're going to have to be able to set the edge out in space and kind of shrink the field, if you will. You know, defense is about taking away space. Offense is about creating space. So we're going to have to make sure that we can take away some of the space that they're trying to create with their formations.
So what are key points for victory this Saturday?
I think I just touched on some of the big ones. You know, got to limit their big plays. Got to tackle well. Got to keep the ball in front. Offensively, you know, we're going to have to win the line of scrimmage up front. You have to be able to run the ball and eat some clock. And at the same time, you can't be afraid to take some shots when you get an opportunity. And make sure that you're going for the big plays, you know, if and when they present themselves.
So what are your thoughts on Coldwater's coach calling some of our teams small and not physical?
You know, my thoughts on that is seeing him and his personality, I'm surprised he even knows who Mechanicsburg is or where we're from. So that's my thought on that.
If you could describe this season so far in one or two sentences, what would you say?
I love my guys that are here, and they're fighters.
So what impact has the senior class had on this team season so far?
This senior class, they've been through ups and downs and a global pandemic and lots of uncertainty and seeing teammates come and go from junior high all the way, you know, to now. So they've had to endure a lot of things, and they just keep going. And they just keep going. And they always, the old saying is that the cream always rises to the top. And I think this senior class is an excellent example of that saying. They're withstanding the test of time and showing the kind of people they are and the type of fighters they are, not only on the field but off the field. And I'm really proud of those kids.
So what are your thoughts on Ohio State so far this season? What do you think their potential is?
Well, to say that I can speak educatedly on Ohio State football right now would probably not be real accurate because I really haven't seen much because we were playing on Saturdays. I got the game recorded, but I haven't had any time to watch it yet. I'm too busy watching our games and our opponents. So obviously Justin Fields is a great player. It sounds like Wilson and Olave are off to a great start with him. Defensively, I did get to see a little bit of the Nebraska game before leaving to come to our game. So you gave up some chunk plays here or there, but they've got great athletes. They've got great coaching. They're going to take care of business. And as long as they stay locked in and motivated, I would expect them to have a phenomenal season. Because when you have a quarterback like Fields and an offensive line like they got, and the type of talent they have on the defense side of the ball, they're going to have a great year.
So is there any chance for the Browns to make the playoffs with how well the Steelers and Ravens are playing?
Oh, absolutely. I fully expect there to be 3 teams from the AFC North, in the playoffs. Obviously the Ravens and Steelers have proven to be at a different level right now. They're 2 of the best teams in the NFL, period. But with the NFL having expanded playoffs this year with 7 teams getting in, and even possibly 8, depending on the way the season plays out, I expect the Browns to be, the 5th, 6th, 7th seed somewhere in there in the AFC and be in the playoffs and have 3 teams from the AFC North, which I believe is the best division in football right now. I mean, the Bengals just beat the Tennessee Titans, last week, and Joey Burrow looked phenomenal doing that. And I expect the Browns to, hopefully get to 9-10 wins. But got to stay healthy. That seems to be a problem up there on the lake. So hopefully they can stay healthy and keep winning.
Well, Coach, that's all the questions we have for you today. So thank you.
I appreciate it, Goop. Go Bird!
My name is Jacob Teal, and we're here today with head coach Kurt Forrest. Coach, how are you?
Doing good, Goop. How are you, buddy?
Good. We're going to ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
So how do you feel about the game last week against Adena?
I was obviously very, very happy with the way we played in the first half. I thought the kids came out and played really, really hard and intense. Kind of want to get out to a fast start. We did that. Able to make some big plays, and I thought the lines did a tremendous job of controlling the game, kind of a point of emphasis we talked about, making sure we played physical football, getting hats on hats, and then taking care of business. We knew that they'd be bigger than us, but that's par for the course around here, and it's all about how much fight you got in you. And I thought our kids fought really, really hard and continued to do so. So I was very proud of them.
So what were some things that you really liked against a game, and what could you improve on?
Some of the things I really, truly liked. I thought we controlled the line of scrimmage, the middle of the field, pretty well. I thought our defensive line did a really good job of holding the line. We got to clean some things up out on the edge of setting angles and tackling and reading keys. They did some things that we hadn't seen yet on film, which you're going to get that at this level and in this point of the playoffs. You're going to get a wrinkle or 2 here or there. So we got to be able to react. We got to be able to set the edge. We got to get guys run support on the outside a little faster. But other than that, that's kind of nitpicking here or there. I really liked how our secondary kept the ball in front. I know we gave up some pass plays here or there, but at the end of the day, we never gave up one gigantic play that really hurt us. We can't turn the ball over, especially inside our 10-yard line, so that's something that you can't do. But overall, I thought the kids played really, really hard, and I was impressed with their performance.
So who is Coldwater, and who do they remind you of?
Who is Coldwater, and who do they remind me of? They obviously play in the MAC conference. They're up there, right around Lake St. Mary's area. Colors are orange and black. You know how I feel about that. I don't do well with those colors. Who they remind me of? They're a pro-style team. A lot of spread. Want to run the quarterback quite a bit. Maybe some of when West Jeff, did more of a running quarterback type stuff. Maybe a little bit of the West Jeff type teams that use the running quarterbacks, I'd say. Their quarterback can run it. He's a good player, and they got some kids that can get speed out on the edge, and they got a couple nice tall receivers out there, and their offensive line does a nice job in the schemes that they use. So we'll have our hands full with them, and I'm excited as heck for the challenge, and I know our kids are. We're ready to go up there and fight.
So what did you guys do to prepare for this week?
I think the biggest thing at this time is obviously schematic-wise, you have to understand what they're doing. And once again, it's going to continue to sound cliche. We got to keep the ball in front. Can't get the ball thrown over your head. We got to tackle extremely well. The defensive line has got to be a wall. They've got to be able to attack and hold their ground. And when we get a chance to make a play, you got to make it. And we're going to have to wrap up. We're going to have to keep our shoulders square, and we're going to get as many hats the ball as we can. We're going to have to be able to set the edge out in space and kind of shrink the field, if you will. Defense is about taking away space. Offense is about creating space. So we're going to have to make sure that we can take away some of the space that they're trying to create with their formations.
So what are key points for victory this Saturday?
I think I just touched on some of the big ones. Got to limit their big plays. Got to tackle well. Got to keep the ball in front. Offensively, we're going to have to win the line of scrimmage up front. You have to be able to run the ball and eat some clock. And at the same time, you can't be afraid to take some shots when you get an opportunity. And make sure that you're going for the big plays, if and when they present themselves.
So what are your thoughts on Coldwater's coach calling some of our teams small and not physical?
My thoughts on that is seeing him and his personality. I'm surprised he even knows who Mechanicsburg is or where we're from. So that's my thought on that.
If you could describe this season so far in one or two sentences, what would you say?
I love my guys that are here, and they're fighters.
So what impact has the senior class had on this team season so far?
This senior class, they've been through ups and downs and a global pandemic and lots of uncertainty and seeing teammates come and go from junior high all the way.
All right, guys, welcome to Saturday Night Lights here in Coldwater, West Ohio, where your Indians will be playing the Coldwater Cavaliers. In about 10 minutes will be the start of the game. Here we have Coldwater's band coming out. You can
not see that.
You cannot see that now, but we'll get it on here so you can see it and hear it a little bit in the background. I don't know. What do you think, Jordy? What do you think the chances are tonight are?
They're pretty even. I honestly, I think it's who plays better in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is, some people are saying this is the state title game tonight because this is number 1 and number 2 in the state playing in the regional finals. So tonight's team does have a good shot of going all the way, whoever wins tonight. So what we can do right now is we can kind of cover a little bit of the bracket here. As you guys can see here, these are the 8 teams that are left in the state of Ohio for Division 6. They will all be playing the regional finals tonight. And then the teams that will be playing next week are Regions 21 versus 23 and Regions 22 versus 24.
So you are playing either Columbus Grove or Sherwood?
Fairview. Yep, the winner of that game. So we will be giving scoring updates of that game also.
That's right. I got it right here. We have a prediction for that game. 34-31, Fairview over Columbus Grove.
Ooh.
Close game, I hear.
And they're getting ready for the
national
anthem. So we'll be right back. All right, there we go. We had the national anthem coming to you from Coldwater Stadium. Hopefully we have a bunch of Marines out, and I think he's in North Carolina right now. And that's a salute to all you guys out there. So,
He's not watching.
Frank, I know you're not watching, but I know you're here in spirit.
Yep.
All right, so tonight's game, 1 versus number 2. And as I was starting to, so Region 24, that'll be the Region 24 finals are tonight, the regional finals. And then Region 22 are also tonight. It'll be number 3 versus number 4, Columbus Grove versus Sherwood Fairview. So we'll keep you updated on that game also, as you will also be updated on ours. The site for next week still is TBD. But the national or the state championship game will be 2 weeks after tonight at Fortress Obetz in Columbus. So that's been decided already.
That will be fun.
Yeah, that'll be neat. Quick shout out to that team up north that we don't like to talk about very much, West Liberty. Congratulations to their girls cross country team. They won state today. So that is a huge shout out to them, but I still can't call West Liberty. And the boys were in state today too, but I don't know. I don't think they finished as well as the girls, but they did a good job from what I've heard. So good job, West Liberty. I won't say that again. As long as it's not in football, right, Jordan?
Yeah.
All right. This game has got state potential level implications on it. As Coldwater starts coming out to the field, you'll see them in the bottom left of their camera. Again, the winner of tonight will be playing next Saturday, and it'll be the state semifinals next week as Coldwater comes out holding hands again. Kind of what Mechanicsburg usually does, but you'll see the numbers of their team. Jordan, why do these schools in this MAC conference up here always have numbers like this? This is crazy.
Well, I mean, they're always going to be a bigger school than us.
Well, they're not a bigger school. They still count in the same division.
Bigger town.
Oh.
Or not. What is it called?
Like an area of school? But the number of boys from your freshman to your junior year will dictate what division.
But if you're not in the district, you count as like 2 people.
Oh, so maybe we have a lot more people not in our exact district. A little.
The county, or be people from the country.
From the country and stuff.
Because Mechanicsburg's limits is like a square mile. So anyone outside of that
counts double.
I don't know if it's double, but it's more people.
I don't know, but
because I know our baseball and basketball got moved up because.
Yeah, they have a couple more.
A lot of
open enrollment.
That's
students.
what it is.
Yep.
Open enrollment people.
Well, tonight's game is not about numbers. We don't know how many they'll be playing on both sides, but we have a total of 37. I believe they had almost 80 on their roster. I don't believe 80 of them have dressed tonight. It looks closer to maybe 60.
Yeah. Some freshmen in there, or JVs in there.
Yeah, some of them probably backups, maybe 1 or 2 spots back and stuff. But again, doesn't matter your numbers. What matters is your heart.
Yep.
So
not the size.
As Indians, we all know they come out here and they're going to play hard and play to win. So exciting game tonight. Let's see. We got a couple chats real quick. If we keep it clean, we can keep it open all night, so please work on that. The Final Four, is that when we play on a neutral field? Yes. Technically, tonight was supposed to initially be on a neutral field. They changed that I think a week and a half ago, where they said that the home team will still get to choose the field. So because Coldwater's 1 and we're 2, Coldwater obviously chose here at their home field for their advantage. And you can hear some of the cheering. Mechanicsburg will be coming out to the field. They're in the end zone right now, waiting for the last pep talk by Coach. And then they'll be heading in the top left of your screen. So next week's field, yes, is supposed to be a neutral site, but they haven't announced it yet. They're still saying TBD. I think they'll try to make it, probably depending on where the schools are, and make it close to halfway between the schools.
Yep.
All right, here are your Indians.
I mean,
for 2020 regional finals coming out to the field.
I mean, you got to think any school is going to be closer than Coldwater, so.
It was not a short drive to get here today, was it?
Oh,
All right.
90 seconds.
Hopefully 90 seconds. Looks like that's what the clock says, at least.
Yeah.
Jordan, are you more nervous than them?
Probably. It's just exciting. We look good. Hopefully we play good. I mean, they always say, look good, play good. Look good, feel good.
Yep.
Like,
I believe Zach made a comment. I think he's correct. They
Yeah.
do make them do extracurricular activities up here in the Northwest Ohio or West Ohio. And some of these private schools like Marion Local, they always have a ton of kids. And I've heard that too. So maybe that's the reason why they have so many. But you would think the bottom half don't play. But they're excited to be here, I guess, just as anybody else, helping the team out.
yeah.
And here we go. The Indians will take the field. It looks like you have Jake Hurst in the back with Gabe Chandler. And then up one level, it looks like you have Hayden DeLong,
Danny
Muscadri, and do you have both the lists?
Yeah.
Jeez, Jordan.
You should know the numbers.
And Jack Wolf, their hands crew, is out here ready to go.
Okay. I think we're ready to roll. 15 seconds until we play ball. And
It's going to be
Saturday
whenever they
Night
blow the
Lights.
whistle. It's not going to be any sooner, that's for sure.
Saturday Night Lights. For Region 24 finals.
Yep, they're getting ready to kick off here. Numbers, what is that, 66?
What a great number.
Eric Jones looking to kick off for the Cavaliers. And the Region 24 finals is ready to start. Oh, that's number 68. Good kick all the way into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. So the kicker was
Shane?
68, did I
Yeah.
say? Shane Ontrop. So a good kick all the way to the end zone there for the Cavs. The Indians will start on their own 20.
Can we make something? We're not allowed to call them the Cavs.
Why?
I don't know. Just don't call them the Cavs. We gotta call them the Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Which is the same name.
I don't like these chairs already.
All right, here. It looks like you got Gabe Chandler in the backfield with Aaron Conley in shotgun. Aaron Conley's pulling
to
it
the
down,
left.
going to the left. Oh, he gets tackled for a loss of 2 yards.
His
Man,
hands
these
got kinda
Cavaliers
high.
came out fired up. Number 2, Zach M.I.B.N. with the tackle there.
That tackle was a little high. Face mask potential. So
Yeah, but they didn't call it, so it didn't count.
that's why I said potential.
All right, let's go. We got to get something going here.
It almost looked like he tried to. It almost looked like he over pursued and he was trying to get back in.
I like those little mistakes because I know we'll clean it up and then those won't work against us.
Yep.
Aaron Conley in the backfield with one to his left. Looks like maybe Gabe again. Oh, no, it's Jake Hurst.
Got about.
Jake Hurst runs up the middle for a gain of about 5.
5, yeah. Line of scrimmage is 5.
So the Indians in the first round of offense has a long third down, 3rd and 7 for them.
Yep.
Now, traditionally, Coach Forrest is a little bit more conservative on this first possession. Just try to feel out the defense, see what they do. And here we go. We got Gabe Chandler in the backfield with Aaron Conley under center. Looks like a tight end left and right. And play action, looking for the pass. Oh, just over the head of Chase Props.
Come on, boys.
He had a couple steps on him, so that's got some good potential in the future. All right, so the Cavaliers hold the Indians to a 3-and-out, and your Indians will be punting from their own 15-yard line or 10-yard line here. Hayden DeLong for the Indians getting ready to punt. Zach McKinnon is back for the Cavaliers.
This is one of the few times we've had a punt. And that's a good thing. So
Looks like it was off his toe a little bit. Oh, good roll for the Indians. And it's still rolling all the way to the Cavaliers' 29-yard line. So,
great punt.
not great contact, but it worked out really well where it almost hit one of the Indians in the back of the foot at the 50-yard line, missed them, and kept on rolling all the way to the 29.
But a punter can win you a ball game. If you pin them back constantly, it's hard to get your offense going when you have 3 yards to work with.
Yep. All right, now your Cavaliers have 2 out to the right, 2 out to the left. Number 7 is at the helm for the Cavaliers. Blasting game.
Oh, flag. And a false start. I heard a whistle, but I didn't see a flag thrown.
Well, looks like they're going to call illegal motion or false start on the Cavaliers. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty, still first and 10, or first and 15.
He blew the whistle before he threw a flag.
It doesn't matter.
So,
if you see the motion, it's a flag
no matter
anytime.
What. Yeah, so it's a little
All right,
bit.
so first and 15.
Motion.
Blasting game looks to the left.
He's keeping it.
Oh, keeper, not much there. Looks like maybe a loss
2.
of another yard.
About 2.
Tries to run to the right with a little misdirection, but gets stopped a yard short of the line of scrimmage. So now it'll be second and about 16.
Field position here.
Now they got a pair left and a pair right.
Empty set.
Blasting game back looking to pass.
Looking right.
Looking left. Looking right. Looks for the quick throw.
Almost picked off.
Woo! 73. Jake Teal almost got a birthday present. I don't even know when his birthday is, but that was a birthday present almost. Tried to throw it quick and right at Jake. Hit him right in the arm. So good incomplete pass. So we'll take that. And it'll be 3rd and 16 for the Cavaliers. Looks like a similar set. They got 3 out wide left, 2 wide right. Blasting game looking for a pass.
Left. Looking
Looks
deep.
for a big pass. Aaron Conley
came up with it.
catches it for an interception. Your Indians with the first turnover of the game.
Field position will win you a ball game.
I don't know who that pass was because it wasn't within 5 yards of a Cavalier. Anyway, it was a short pass. Aaron Conley turned around, slid and caught it. Good interception by Aaron Conley.
It actually looked like it was overthrown.
Oh, it was between 2 of them.
There was a guy that went like right over the hands of it.
Oh, really?
So it looked almost. But you can also say it was underthrown because there's a guy running a streak who never turned around for the ball.
Yeah, so your Indians have the ball, 1st and 10 on the Cavaliers' side of the ball at their 48. Aaron Conley's got 1 to the left.
And
Looking for Gabe Chandler. He's going around right.
He's got the edge.
And he got a edge. And he's going.
So the 20. He gets pushed out about the 14.
Oh, what a good run. Gabe Chandler makes the corner and runs all the way to the Cavaliers' 17-yard line.
Wow, what an electric run.
It looked like he was almost – he looked like he was going to try to cut up, and then he kept going out, cutting out, and then he made the turn, and I don't know how nobody was around him.
He just got the edge. He's just that fast. He got the edge.
Great run by Gabe. So it'll be 1st and 10 for your Indians in the red zone. Gabe Chandler in the back with Aaron Conley in shotgun.
You got a wing left and a wing right. Oh, a little bit of a miss.
I don't know if that was miscommunication or not.
It had to
Aaron
be.
Conley looked to hand it off to Gabe Chandler, but Gabe Chandler went left. Aaron Conley was able to make something out of it, which is a good run for a quarterback, and got about 3 yards.
Or is a fake pitch type thing. So
I don't know. It'll be, what, about 6 yards? 2nd down and 6 for the Indians.
It doesn't matter. We got yards. So.
No, but that team that can make something out of nothing tonight is going to be very much better off, at least. Almost the exact same set with Gabe Chandler in the back with Aaron Conley. Gabe Chandler makes the cut right after his tackle and is about 2 yards short of the first down. It'll be about third and 2.
Yeah, 3rd and 2, yeah. Almost a 2nd and 3.
So the Indians knocking at the door early in this game because of a Cavaliers turnover.
Early interception because they were kind of backed up.
Here we go with a little bit of a spread. Muscadri out wide left. Jake Hurst in the backfield with Aaron Conley.
Oh, it's probably going to be a false start.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Yep.
It'll be a false start on the Indians, so that'll knock them back 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 7.
Looked like on the right side of the line.
Yep, we got to clean that up. That stuff's going to hurt us tonight, I think, as the game goes on.
You can't give a good team free yards.
Yeah.
Either forwards or backwards. You can't.
Although I will take it if they give us a free ball.
Yes. And that it looks like it was set up because they made a mistake. The false start. Set up back
that
5.
helped them.
So.
All right, same formation. Muscadri out wide right this time. Hurst in the back with Conley. Hands it off to Jake. Jake goes around the right. Tries to get around. Sidesteps one. Oh, he dove. Did he get it?
Looked like he got the first down.
They're marking him out a little bit short. So he must have stepped out of bounds at about the 10 or 11 yard line here. So it'll be 4th and 4 for the Indians here. Let's see what they decide to do.
I mean,
looks like they're going to go for it.
You got to go for it. You trust your running backs here.
Well, this is a free possession, right? We got it with a turnover.
Essentially, yes.
Make something out of it, or at least knock them back in their 10-yard line.
I mean,
that wouldn't be bad.
We just have to go forward with this ball. We cannot throw an incompletion here. If we put him inside
someone's going to take a timeout here.
Looks like
timeout Mechanicsburg.
And because this is a big play here. It's 4th and 4 from their 11.
Well, this is the momentum builder, right?
Yes. If we score here, puts us up early. We have all the momentum, off an interception.
Yep.
And as long as we
or at least get a first down. First down would be a good start.
Yes. But, I mean...
So he may talk it over. He may want the 3 points. I mean, if this is going to be a close point game, he might want the 3 points right now.
And, I mean, we've seen it where we've gone for it in the past, and we don't get it, and it's ended up hurting us.
3 points will be better than none, but 7 would be better than 3.
Yep.
We got all that figured out?
Well, we were talking on the way here about our past playoff runs. We've ran into Marion Local a couple times.
Yep.
We've lost like 9-7.
Some close games. That's where 3 points makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what they do here. I think they're going to go for it.
It looks like they're going to go for it.
Yep.
And I honestly, I think this is the right decision. As long as you don't turn the ball over, this is a good decision.
Turning it over isn't a bad thing right now. It's 4th. If you don't get a first down, it doesn't matter.
You don't want to throw a pick here. That gives them space to
Aaron
run.
Conley looks to fake it and throws it. Wide open.
Pass.
Gabe Chandler in the end zone for the Indians touchdown.
And we go up early. Score early and often.
Wow.
Name of the game.
This is a big momentum builder for the Indians right now.
Yes. And we actually have a scoring update from the other game. Fairfield up 7-0 over Columbus Grove.
Wow. So Muscadri's getting ready for the PAT. Coldwater looks like they want to get it bad. And it looks like a pretty good kick, and it is good. So your Indians score on the first turnover of the game and end up leading Coldwater Cavaliers 7-0 already. You know,
exciting.
He did have to spend a timeout.
It worked out, though.
It looked like it worked out for 7 points, so that's a good thing.
I would take using a timeout each time I got a touchdown. That means you scored 21 points a half, so you score 21 points a half, you're looking pretty good to win a game.
Yes, but you might need some on defense, too.
Yes.
So anyway, Indians come out and, do not have a very good first series on offense. On defense, though, get the turnover, which Indians are one of the better defensive teams in the state, I'm sure. And they have been all year. You can see it there. So we got the quick turnover and get 7 points off of it. Are you a little less nervous now?
Yes and no.
So Mechanicsburg's getting ready for the kickoff here after the touchdown.
I'm kind of more nervous because they want it now. We got the momentum, and now they're going to try to take it away from us. So we'll see what happens. A little bit of a bobble.
A little bit of a bobble,
Took
low
it from
kick.
about the 25.
He doesn't get far, though.
Got to about the 30.
33?
8.
Or 8, yep. All right, so
It's about a 13-yard return.
So I talked to Danny about that. I said, do you try to kick it like that? Because that's not very good. Do I need to start paying for lessons or something like that? And he said no. He does what the coach tells him. Sometimes the coach tells him to kick it deep, and sometimes he tells him to make sure it doesn't not get to those back two players, which obviously looks like what he did there. So your Indians here on defense. Coldwater's in, no one in the backfield.
Trips right, and we got
And
motion to the right.
You got a little
Hands
bit of
it off.
motion.
And he
Oh,
loses
Jake
about
Hurst
3.
with the tackle with the loss of 2 or 3 yards.
A loss of 1.
Or 1, okay. Well, where he
Wow.
ended up was 2 or 3 back. So good, like a sweep
Yeah.
went to the right there, but Indians didn't look like they were fooled much.
Nope. I mean, that's just a good read.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember, these Indians are pretty fast.
Yes.
They're not big, but they're super quick. They got pair right and pair left.
One in the backfield.
One in the backfield.
Motion right to left.
Looking for a throw.
Up
Oh,
the
number
middle.
2 is wide open.
And you got about 20.
A good pass by Blassingame. Right to number 2, a M.I.B.N on a slant route almost. Wide open. Tackled by Mechanicsburg, and it looked like DeLong. But not before they got a first down and a good game.
About 20 there.
It's going to be a long night if they keep on letting those passes go. But they don't want to get beat deep right now. You know, they're
No.
up 7-0. Let them grind a little bit and see what they do. Here we go. They got 2 in the backfield in T formation.
Got a pair right, single left.
Looks like the handoff going left. Oh, quarterback
Up the
kept it.
middle. And
And he's
got to
0.
the line.
Yep, he got to the line.
Good stop.
Blassingame gets back to the line of scrimmage, but
mean-
no gain on it, so it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cavaliers.
You're not gonna have much success running on the Indians. You have to get to the edges if you're gonna want to win the running game.
Yeah, and
You
it's
have to
hard to
get
get
to the
it to
edges.
the edges here.
You cannot run it up the middle.
Yeah.
And we've seen that because we've seen that from like Payton Valley.
You got Tristan Hall, Adam Waller, Teal. You got a
Millage.
bunch of people. Millage in the backfield. Look at fake pass.
Up the middle again. They're just finding the zones.
Yep. Good pass there to number 25, 26?
52.
25.
He's the
Colin Weigel. Weigel gets the pass there for a nice gain. Again, that slant pass. They're going to have to figure out what to do to get to not allow that because that's been open.
It's almost like a post route. He runs like 5 yards and then cuts through the middle.
Yeah, let's see. Number 2 is in the slot receiver. Let's see if he gets the ball here again. Oh, looking to pass it.
Little flat route. Gets about the 15-ish.
Yep, looks like number 16 there. Mullenkamp gets that little pass.
First down.
And, gets another first down for the Cavaliers.
They're just driving down the field. We're not putting much of a fight here.
Well, I think we got to figure out what they're doing on offense and try to
Yeah.
make some adjustments, and we're not making it quick enough yet.
They got backed up, so they're automatically in a desperation mode on their first drive. So
Yep.
we'll just see what happens after here.
Blassingame in the backfield with 41.
Up the middle.
41 goes up the middle off tackle.
Oh,
Gets
he
through a
broke
couple
one.
runners.
Broke another tackle, and he's down and
Another
about the
first
5.
down. Looks like another first down, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Cavaliers on the Indians' 5-yard line. I think we made them mad.
Yeah, that's why I was scared.
Yeah, they came out the first one and they looked timid. This one they looked upset. All right, so let's go here. Let's stop them now that they got a short field. Looks like they still got number 41 in the backfield. That's Sundoff.
And
the quarterback keeper to the left.
And he might have
He
squeezed
looks
in
just short.
down about the half-yard line.
Yep. Blasingame just short of the goal line, so it'll be second and about a half or a yard. Look like Hurst and Chandler on the stop. Looks like almost the same formation. Blasingame in the shotgun.
He just stacked the box more.
And he looks like he's going right up the middle.
And he got it.
And he got it. So, the Coldwater Cavaliers return the favor and score a touchdown. So, their first series, it looked like we were doing really well on defense. That second series, it looks like they found some of our gaps. So hopefully
are they going to go for 2 here?
The coaches can figure out what's going on.
Well,
no, they do this formation where they shift the whole line to the right to see what we do, and then they come back to the left to kick it.
That's fun.
Is that number 64 kicking? Will Fox kicking for Coldwater? Number 13 holding the ball.
Almost got blocked.
Number 14 with the kick, and it's good.
Who came off that edge? Jake Hurst?
He got close to hitting it, didn't he?
He ended up hitting a kicker, but not in a bad way.
So number 14, Klingsham, scores the extra point for the Cavaliers.
Well, so on their first drive, they immediately got backed up. So they're automatically in we have to get 5 to 10 here. In these first 2 plays, we have to get 10 at least. So it puts you in a passing mode. So, and the Indians know this, so they play more of a pass-heavy defense. Instead of being 1st and 10, you can go 3 ways.
Yeah, we'll see. They got some weird formation they're starting off with, too, where they kind of talk about it, and then they break up. Maybe they look to make sure that we're looking for the onside kick. So number 88 back to kick off for Coldwater. This will be Meyer. And then Hurst and Gabe Chandler will be back for the Indians. On the goal line, seeing the last kick. So Gabe will get the ball right about the...
Oh, he bobbled it. It's
That's all right.
Ooh, they might have given him one there. He caught that like on the goal line.
Yeah, I don't know. As long as you... I don't think there's that same call that there used to be. Like, even in college now, if you do a fair catch at the 5-yard line, it comes out to the 20.
I think it's inside the 10. If you fair catch inside the 10.
Is it?
That's in college. I don't know about high school.
Well, anyway, they'll get the ball at the 20-yard line here. All right, we got Aaron Conley in the back with Chase Props, and then a couple off to the left and one off to the right. Tight formation. Looks like Chase Props going to the right.
He's trying to get that outside again.
Yep, Chase Props tries to get to the outside but gets tangled up and then gets loose and then gets taken down for a gain of 0.
Probably ran 15 yards trying to get to the outside.
Yep, I think these guys are pretty big when you try to cut it up. I think you got to either make that corner or
go straight up the middle.
Go straight up the middle. So we'll see what happens, but it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Indians here. Looks like Aaron Conley and Props in the backfield. Miscadry out left, but tight formation. Looks like for play action.
Got him deep.
Oh, he didn't see it. He must have lost it in the lights. Incomplete. The pass was intended for Hurst. Number 3 and number 2 for Coldwater. It'll be McGibbon and Hamburg were on the defense there. He had a shot about it, but it looked like he lost it in the lights and couldn't see it.
Yeah. Ball was also a little overthrown, but, I mean...
And it looked like he slowed down because he couldn't see it. I think he could have sped up and got that one.
So.
Well, it's 3rd and 10 for the Indians here. They're going to have to figure something out with those passes because if those lights are in your eyes, they're going to be in your eyes for a while.
All night.
Yep. It looks like Miscadry wide left with Hurst just inside of him. Looks like a play action. Looks deep to Jake Hurst on the crossing pattern.
Got to about the 44.
First down for the Indians. So that's exactly what they're doing against us.
Yep.
But they were able to find the slant on Hurst, and he was able to get about 30 yards there, all the way to our 25 yards for a first down.
That looked more of like a man-to-man where we run a lot of zone.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
So
we're just trying to play a loose zone, and then we're going to have to tighten it up.
Yep. Well, so slants work really well on man-to-man because it creates that separation. And you have to throw it on that once he cuts. You have to throw it there because that's the most separation you're going to get.
Right, but that looked like it's working against our zone too. Oh, Gabe cuts back left and slips, but after he gets a yard or two on the carry.
But in the zone, they're just going to where they're just going over the middle to where it's putting it between our linebackers and safety. They're just finding right there. So.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out what to do with that. Maybe try to pinch the outside linebackers or drop the inside linebackers a little bit, something. They'll figure it out here. They got some time. It'll be 2nd and 8, I think, for the Indians. Again, on their own 48-yard line right now. Tight formation with Chandler in the backfield with Conley. Conley looks to take it to their left. Ooh, number 2. Nobody blocked him. He was open and got Conley, but I think he got another, maybe not another yard. So it'll be 3rd and 8. You look like an outside linebacker that just stood there and was in the hole.
Yeah.
All right, your Indians come to the line. Looks like a little bit, tight formation. Miscadry Hurst left. Gabe right. Conley in the backfield all by himself.
They're going to throw a flag. False start.
On who? It'll be a false start on the Indians, but I'm not exactly sure who.
I mean, Danny looked like he was the only one that moved. And
yeah, but he was in motion. He was horizontal. Well, we'll see what happens here. It'll be 3rd and 14. Maybe they thought he took a step forward.
Yeah. Just under a minute left to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, this is where you run a deep pass to the right side of the field, I think.
Yeah.
Or to the left. You got Miscadry and Hurst there.
Loaded up to the left side for sure. Couple crossing routes.
Ooh, what the heck was that? That's going to be intentional grounding, I think.
No,
they whistled it dead.
they blew it dead.
Yeah.
He threw it at the feet of Pops, right? Is that who is there?
I don't know. We'll see what happens there. They're saying incomplete pass.
Yeah, he didn't get touched. He just threw it down. He didn't get touched. It's not like he was getting sacked. He threw it down before he's touched, as you should as a quarterback.
Well, you got to make sure you're outside the tackle. So,
but there's a receiver there.
Indians got stopped, and Peyton DeLong will be punting again.
But there's a receiver there, so it's not.
Yeah,
you don't
if
have
there's
to,
a receiver close, it doesn't have to pass the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Ooh, very close to a.
He gets to call a fair catch.
Yep, called a fair catch.
About the 30.
So the Cavaliers will have the ball on their own 30-yard line. So, what do you think? We gotta step up our defense. I think can't let them score that easily.
We need to start blocking a little bit more.
Yep, that's all right. It's 7-7 now. Let's go. We gotta.
Because that was almost blocked, so that gives you a lot of momentum. Like we're getting there. We just need something else. Like.
Yep.
So
let's see how they step up their defense here and try to stop the Cavaliers from going anywhere. Again, you got Blessing Game in the backfield with one running back. 5 on motion for the quick pass, looking for the screen, but he's not there. Oh, he threw it out. Okay. So, Blessing Game throws it out of bounds for an incomplete pass. That was a smart play because he was about to get sacked. Number 2 was the running back. I can remember that. M.I.B.N in the backfield. And number 5 in motion, Blessing Game. Oh, Blessing Game is number 7 and number 5. So, okay, we'll get that right. Looks like Cavaliers come out 3 wide left, 1 wide right. Blessing Game alone in the backfield. Looks like blitz by the Indians.
Oh, just a little wide receiver screen got like 8 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, 8
McGibbon
yards.
gets about 8 yards on that, so it'll be 2nd and 3 for the third and 3 for the Cavaliers. And that was it for the first quarter. So your Indians here at the end of the first quarter of your Region 24 final game. Your Indians 7, Coldwater Cavaliers 7. We'll be back right after this. All right, here we go. The start of the second quarter here. The Indians on defense and the Cavaliers moving the ball. Will be 3rd and 3 on their own 37-yard line. So it looks like they're going to have a pair left and a pair right, and one in the backfield with Blessingame.
They have him on the 47, and that's not right.
Nope, it's 37. And a quick pass going back to number 21. He gets the first down for the Cavs.
Now he's at the 47.
Switzerman.
Maybe 48.
A good, clean catch. Man, Blessingame was rolling right. Actually had to look at this. Quick start. Looked left, and
they're going to huddle. They like what they say here, so we might need to get.
Here we go. They're rolling left.
No one's covering the flat.
Well, it looked like Gabe was going out there, but was a little late. So a pass to number 88, the wide receiver, Jesse Meyer, for the Cavs. Get the catch and then get stopped by Muscadri, but not after he gets another first down. So it'll be 1st and 10, Cavaliers. Quick snap. McKinnon goes to their left, but not much there. Gets about 2 or 3 yards. Number 73 for the Indians, Jake Teal on the stop, it looked like.
Got in there.
And this no huddle, they're going to have to hustle. Moyer, get out there. Okay. We're doing something. There we go. Looks the quick pass.
We're not set to that right side.
Oh, incomplete.
Through the hands.
Through the hands of number 21, Switzerman.
That might be bigger than just an incompletion.
Yeah, that one right there. So it looked like Moyer's playing really soft, and he came out about 10 yards, stopped for a post route, but went right through his hands. So good incomplete pass if you're looking at it from the Indians. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Cavaliers.
And it looks like they've got a field goal kicker ready to go if they don't get it here, which honestly might be the smart decision.
Let's look and see here. Oh, quick.
Over his head.
Good pass.
Got to about the 20-yard line.
Good pass over the head of Gabe Chandler to Meyer. Coldwater gets a nice catch, goes out of bounds at the Indians' 20-yard line for a first down. Man, they're moving the ball easily, aren't they?
Yeah, it's not like we just can't get out to the outsides fast enough. They're just throwing it to outside the numbers.
I think we're just playing safe, and we're just keeping it in front of us. But
and we can't because they're just getting 10, 20 yards at a time. They're going to throw a flag. False start.
Yep, false start on the Cavaliers.
So it'll be 1st and about 15.
Yep.
I mean, that's what you get when you go no huddle. You start to go quick, and
sometimes that happens. You got to get used to it.
Your linemen and your wide receivers want to keep going and going, and you're just not ready 100%.
All right, so here's the story. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Cavaliers.
So I wonder, do they play a lot of offense on the defensive side like we do?
I don't know. With that many people on the sideline, it's hard to tell. Looking like a T formation here.
Looking right.
Looking the pass.
He slips a little bit, trying to go up the middle, and he's going to get sacked. Lost about 3 yards.
Loss of 3, yep.
So, I know, like, we can't go no huddle because we have, like, Aaron and Jake, Tristan. We have most of our offense that plays defense.
Well, I think we could go no huddle. It's just a lot more running for them, right?
Yeah, and you don't want your defense to be tired,
Right.
and you don't want your offense to be tired. So this not only hurts us on our defensive players, but a lot of them play offense as well. So it's going to hurt our offensive side.
Looks like they're spreading it out a little bit.
Could
here.
be an advantage here for Coldwater, because we could be tired. He's going to roll to his right.
Roll right.
Looking deep. He's got someone.
Nope, it looked like it was over the head. Miscadri on the defense. It looked like number, what is that, 88? So Meyer, who's been catching a couple, it was over the head of Meyer and not catchable.
It definitely uncatchable.
So, good defense there. Now it should be fourth, right? No, it's third.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3rd and 17. 18, I guess.
Yeah, he lost 3.
All right, here we go, guys. We need some defense right here.
Yep.
Play some defense.
One stop. One more play is all we need.
You got a trips right, pair left.
Empty backfield.
Blessing game in the backfield all alone. Looking to throw the ball.
Looking left.
Doesn't
No,
see
he's rolling to
anything.
his
Rolling.
right. Looking back left.
Oh. And Miscadri knocks number 2 out of bounds, but not before he gets a first down. McGibbon on the catch.
Big first down.
That was huge.
You go from a 3rd and
18.
18 to now 1st and goal from the 6.
Yep. All right, we need a big stance here on defense. Let's see what's going on here. Looks like we're not ready. There we go. Okay.
Neither are they. We got coming off
Quarterback
the right
keeps
side.
it, goes to the left.
And he just goes right up the middle.
And touchdown, Cavaliers. Blessing game keeps it himself and cuts and goes up the middle for another touchdown.
He's got both rushing touchdowns. That's something we got to watch out for.
Well, what you do when you have that situation is you got to put a spy guy on there and make sure they don't leave that quarterback alone. I don't know if we can do that with as much as they're passing around us.
Yeah.
So number 14 will be kicking it for Coldwater. Klingsham.
Oh,
and it looks like
really
it might be
high.
good. It is good.
He put that ball to the sky.
Oh, sorry. Klingshern with the extra point. It's good.
So 14-7.
So 14-7. Your Indians only down 7 right now, but they're going to get the ball on offense. Got to do something with 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Yeah, that PAT didn't look like it went real far.
No.
So I don't think they were going to kick it from the 45-yard line.
No, but I mean, you got to think from a PAT, you don't have to put it 50 yards. You have to put it like 20.
I know, but when you're a kicker, it's hard to kick it differently every time. You got to kick it the same.
You have 2 kickers then. Someone who has range and someone who can put it up.
Do they have 2?
I don't know, but I mean.
Oh, okay.
Or your punter. You give your punter as your kicker, kind of.
The quarterback's got his hand on his knees on the sidelines. He looks a little tired.
I mean, I would be too. You just no huddled up and down the field.
Meyer getting ready to kick off for the Cavaliers. And a pretty good kick right to about the 10-yard line.
Yep.
Gabe Chandler comes to the right, cuts up.
He's got room.
Oh, good run. He gets to about the 27-yard line.
I wonder if we could run a reverse on that.
We did that. When was that? Against Fairbanks, the first play of the game last year, and scored.
That could be lethal because you have your guy from the left going to the right, so everyone's going to the right, and you just pitch it, and that's hard to turn on. So
it just takes time. So you want to you got to do it fast, right?
Because we have our guys back, and you just run to the middle and just try to follow, and it's just a little handoff and takes to the other side. I don't know. It could work. We'll see. Let's hope they don't do it.
If you become a coach someday, you can call that play.
I will.
All right, you got Conley in the back with props on his right.
Very tight formation. Probably going to run it to the left side. And he lost about 3.
Cuts up after someone gets a hold on his shirt.
Lost about 2.
Loses about 2 yards on the play.
Yeah.
So the Indians not having the usual success with the running game.
We're just not blocking. We can't hold a block for more than 2 or 3 seconds.
Well, this team's, it's a good team. It's a MAC school. We haven't beat a MAC school ever.
I know, but you got to keep your fundamentals the same. You can't switch up your fundamentals just because it's a MAC team. You can't.
I agree. I don't think they're changing it. I just think now they're finding a little bit of what they need to fix.
Yeah.
Oh, and a play. Jake Hurst up the
Up
middle.
the middle.
He gets
Goes
around the
full
corner,
back.
makes the corner.
They're going to call him down?
He looks like he steps out of bounds after he gets a first down, so the Indians will have a first down on their own 37-yard line. 30.
7.
Is there a flag on the play?
No, there shouldn't have been.
Oh, okay.
I think they're throwing beanbags. That's one thing I don't like.
Oh,
it's
the
because
beanbags?
they're throwing stuff and you're like, it's a flag, and it's just a beanbag.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to see that. It's just for people out there, that's how they're placing the ball, so the refs don't have to touch the ball at all this year.
Yep, just trying to keep the tracing down.
All right, you got Muscadri wide left. I formation.
Up the middle.
Looks like Chase up the middle. He slips, but he keeps a foot and gets
Got
about
about
2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Indians.
In 2nd and 8's not bad. That's probably where you want to be. Second
You'd
and
rather
8.
be 2nd and 2.
Well, but like if you're gonna run the ball, you'd want to be at like 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 7, because this at least helps you. So if you get then 4 downs or 4 yards on 2nd down, it's 3rd and 4 then. So
Yeah, you want to get as many yards as possible. Here we go, Muscadri in motion.
but our
Oh.
bubble screen and just overthrown.
Well, it looks
we've
like
seen
we're
that
a
a
little
lot.
slippery out there. Like Chase has slipped a couple times now. He tried to push off there and slipped right down, so he wasn't able to make the catch. It was incomplete.
No, but we've seen them slip, so I don't think this field's in mint condition.
Well, it's hard to play on a field this late in the year. I mean, it's this week's been pretty nice. It should have dried out pretty good. It's just a little slippery out there, it looks.
But we've seen Aaron overthrow that bubble screen a couple times. Just guy in his
Yeah.
face, trying to get it up there, and
Yeah, I didn't see any of those things this time, though.
yeah,
Aaron Conley looks to hand it out. Nope.
look at his right.
Play action. Passes it out to Gabe Chandler. It goes
he-
out of bounds
yard
just short of the first
about
down.
a yard, so it'd be about 4th and 1 or 2. Fourth
and 2 for the Indians.
1. 1.5.
1.736. All right, looks like they're lining up the punt.
Yeah. I don't like that call. I don't.
Look at Aaron Conley's looking for something in the number 8. Who's that? That's Shetter a little late getting on the field. It's all right, enough time on there. It's not a big deal.
Nope, so that's 7 seconds. 4.
And decent punt. All right, rolls forward to the, gets a little bit of an Indians roll all the way to the 27-yard line for the Cavaliers. So they will have 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the second quarter, and the Coldwater Cavaliers will have the ball. Indians, they got to figure out something on defense. They can't let those short passes come through. It's just not working. So let's see what happens. I see Muscadri's on number 88, who's been making a lot of the catches, Meyer.
He's also the kickoff specialist, right?
Yeah, he's tall.
He's
about
very tall.
3 inches taller than Danny.
He's like 6'3". It feels
Looks like Gabe. Oh,
another false start.
yep, false start on the Cavaliers.
Hey, and we'll take this time to give you a scoring update.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Columbus Grove. I forgot about the game. 14-7. Columbus Grove's up.
Columbus Grove,
14
Grove is
unanswered
up
right now.
14-7.
14 unanswered right now. So.
Oh, 14-0?
No, unanswered. Fairview scored first, and Columbus Grove scored twice.
Okay, so it's 14-7, Columbus
Yes.
Grove.
If you would listen.
All right, looks like fakes the handoff, rolls
Rolls
right,
to his right.
looks for a quick pass.
That's 7 yards.
Yep, first down for the
And then
Cavaliers.
you just gotta dive for another
Hayden
7.
DeLong makes the call. Moyer on defense, so they're talking to Moyer, trying to get him to fix that right now.
He's playing. He was playing 5 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Yep. That's all right. They got to figure it out.
I don't know if you can play like that, especially down by a touchdown now.
I think.
And they get the ball at half to start the second half.
Yep.
So this is a huge possession here.
Yep. We got motion. Looks
And
like it goes
hand
to
it
the
off
left.
to
Oh, he bounces. Oh, Miscadry and Hurst on the stop. Good tackle.
He put his helmet right in the ball.
Yep.
That's got to come out.
So they got a gain of about 5. So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Cavaliers. McGibbon going out to slot. Rolling right. Oh, incomplete. Pass is intended for number 16, Mullenkamp. Number 64 playing defense there. Frisbee was right behind him, and he heard his footsteps, and it was through his hands for an incomplete pass. So it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Cavaliers.
We've seen that a couple times where footsteps have made a huge impact. So.
Yeah, I see a lot of the comments. Turf would have been nice, I agree, but more importantly, I think a neutral site would have been good for a level this deep in the playoffs.
Yes.
Looking to pass.
Over the middle.
Oh.
How'd he catch that?
I don't know. He bobbled it.
And right back into his hands.
Miscadry just got a shoestring there and was able to tackle him, but he got a first down pretty quick on that slant.
And that's all they're doing. They're just slants and little post routes. All they're running.
Well, Moyer goes inside and outside. That was a slant. Last time he was on the sideline waiting for a pass.
Yeah.
So it's hard if he's going both ways.
He's looking left. He's looking really deep left. Oh, it looks like it's going to come back. It looks like it's going to come back.
Gabe Chandler knocks him out of bounds right around the first down marker, but there is some flag on the play. It looks like there is holding on the Cavaliers, so it'll come back.
That's huge.
It'll be about 23 yards. So it'll be 1st and 23 for Cavaliers once they get this set up, or maybe 21 now.
Uh-oh. It's college football. You know who's playing right now?
No.
Notre Dame and Clemson. And,
it's a long walk home.
I guess Ohio State and Rutgers are too, but
all right, the Cavaliers have 2 to the right. Looks like 2 to the left.
Yep.
McGibbon goes back to defense.
Nope.
Yeah, he goes back into the backfield.
There you go.
Motion. Looking for the quick pass to McGibbon.
Oh. How does he break that tackle? He breaks 2 more.
Man, Miscadry hit him in the backfield for a loss of 3, and he bounced right off of him. And then he gets another 22 yards for a first down.
You just have to wrap up there. You can't try and make that big play.
Yep. So the Cavaliers will have 1st and 10 on the Indians' 22-yard line. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think COVID had anything to do with the decision of this being a home. I think they're having problems finding games because they're on Saturdays. So a lot of the colleges are playing. Ooh, quarterback keeps it, looking up the middle, trying to dance back and forth, falls forward for about 3 yards. Blessing game with a good run there with not much. Didn't look like he was going to get much yards, but then able to get 3 out of it.
And I think that's something that I feel like you could expand playoffs, like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday type thing, or a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But playing football on a Thursday is hard.
Yeah,
especially
you don't want to travel this far on a Thursday too.
Yeah, because you won't get home in time.
Blessing Cap looks for the quick screen
wide
play.
Receiver screen.
Moyer.
He's just finding his blockers.
And Miscadry pushes him out of bounds, but not after he doesn't. He gets about 5 yards. So it'll look like it'll be 3rd and 3 for the Cavaliers. It'll be on the Indians' 14-yard line, so big play coming up here for the Indians. They're hoping to stop them here before half with 5.5 left to go in the first half of the game.
Quarterback keeper.
Oh.
Just dancing.
Man, we got to clean up that.
We just need to tackle. That's one thing that we've been really good all year.
Yep.
Is tackling.
And Jake Hurst had an incredible break through the line there and had the quarterback's feet for a loss of 3, and then he gets loose for a gain of 15. Or 13, sorry. It'll be 1st and goal on the 3 or 4 yard line. Quarterback
Up the
keeps
middle.
it. And
That's
another
number
touchdown.
3.
Another touchdown by Coldwater Cavaliers. I got to admit, their quarterback, number 7, Blessing Game, is tearing apart our defense.
Mm-hmm. And this is the first time we've actually had a quarterback that can run the ball.
No, a couple of the teams we play, but when you don't have to...
But he like exclusively runs the ball. He's had some good...
Yep, number
good.
14 for the Cavs. Good kick.
But
Clean
like,
Churn.
he's like a running quarterback. He's like a... I mean, he can throw
Well,
the
he's
ball, but
sidestepping right and left, and then he's
very
finding the hole and
agile.
then going, yeah. Yes, Carter, you are correct. We will turn off the chat if it keeps up, so
Yep.
try this first to see if we can get rid of some people. All right, so your Indians find themselves in a little bit of a hole this first half, down 21-7 to Coldwater. Now, we know they can score. We saw it pretty easily, that one thing.
One drive.
One drive.
Bobbles it again. And he...
All right, so Gabe Chandler bobbles it a little bit, but was able to pick it up and get it all the way back to about the 17-yard line. So not a good place you'd like to start on this field.
And that's the difference between why Coldwater's having success and we're not. They were making open field tackles like that. We missed probably 5 or 6 on that last drive alone.
We're going to have to figure out over halftime how to clean that up so we can have those tackles for losses instead of let them free, right? We've had probably at least 4 or 5, yeah.
And I will tell you, Coach Forrest will not let them leave that locker room until they figure it out.
He is not happy, I'm sure, right now. All right, Aaron Conley looks to keep the ball. Oof, he ran into a wall.
5 yards? 6?
Maybe 6 on that play. Good run by Aaron Conley up to the left side, kind of right off center. Gain of 7 yards. So it'll be 2nd and maybe 4 for the Indians. All right, with 4.5 minutes left to go in the game here. Aaron Conley, Jake Hurst in fullback, and Gabe Chandler in tailback. Aaron Conley under center. Looks like they give a quick handoff to Jake Hurst, and he goes forward for a first down. Good, strong run.
They're going to give it to him.
Yep. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians at their own 28-yard line. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 here. Indians in desperate need for a touchdown. It looks like one wide left and a couple tight ends. Aaron Conley with the toss to Gabe going left.
He's got room.
Gabe Chandler gets around the left side, and he gets a gain of like about 9 yards, 8-9, all the way to the 36-yard line. So it'll be about 2 yards shy of the first down. Good run from Gabe. Man, he's fast. He is quick. He gets that ball in stride. Man, okay. All right, it looks like you got Chase Props in the backfield with Aaron Conley in shotgun. Play action.
Looking
Looks
deep
deep.
left.
Looks for Jake Hurst. A little bit overthrown,
Overthrown.
but that's good because it would have been intercepted by number 2 playing defense. M.I.B.N was there for the pass. You know, if you're not, I think we got to have a couple tosses that are a little bit not down the field, but kind of in the middle.
We're just going too far down the
We're
field.
only going deep.
Yeah. And we
So
can't,
if we're only going deep, M.I.B.N like that will not have to worry about
Yeah.
stepping up and trying to stop a close pass. He's just going to wheel backwards.
Yep. And you can't win a ball game by just throwing the ball deep.
Nope. Especially if they have a good defense.
Yep.
And
And
I
they're
don't know why.
they're getting pressure.
Yeah. Let's see. Aaron Conley in shotgun again. Looks like props to his left. Chops goes up the middle. Gets the first down. Oh, that's Gabe Chandler. Sorry. Good run up the middle. Good strong run for an Indians first down all the way to the 44-yard line.
And we've had success running like out routes and little drags, but we can't go down the field 30 yards.
We're going to have to quicken this up a little bit because there's 2:40 left. 56
No,
yards to go.
I think we're on pace though because we still have 2 timeouts and we don't want to give Coldwater the ball to try to score before half and blow this game wide open.
This is true.
This game's already getting to out of reach, especially if they score again.
Looks like the handoff to Jake Hurst, but Jake Hurst throwing the ball.
To Danny Muscadri, and it's just picked off.
And it's
Double
picked off.
coverage.
Double coverage. Number 16
They're
on
not going to take him
Coldwater.
down yet. And he's going to get back to about midfield.
Number 16 for Coldwater.
That's
Mullenkamp there for the pickoff, but Muscadri didn't have a chance.
No.
It was tossed way to the inside,
It
and
was
he was double covered.
It was short. It was.
Yep. Well, what are you gonna do? You gotta take the lumps and not throw that. At that point, you think Hurst has just got to tuck it and run,
Or throw it away.
or throw it away. A trick play doesn't work very well. All right, Coldwater runs it up the middle for a gain of about 5 yards. Good run.
46-yard line. He goes down in the arms of defender Tanner Frisbee. Second down, Coldwater.
Oh, I like that.
He's
Coldwater
running
rolling left, looking for a long pass.
over the middle, and he's just going to grab it.
Yeah, Aaron Conley there to tackle him right as soon as he catches it. M.I.B.N makes a nice catch, but first down for Coldwater. They're going to have to try to figure out something for this answer because we don't have one right now. They are doing whatever they want on offense, and we don't have an
And
answer.
Coldwater's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, looks like timeout on the field by Coldwater. All right, well, looks like the Indians got to figure something out at halftime because what they're doing right now is not working. It looks like they're struggling a little bit with those short passes, and then they're just not wrapping up on defense. They fix those 2 things, and then they got to figure out how to get something going on offense because obviously there's something's not working there perfectly either. And they've had pretty good success most of the year on offense where they've been able to find a lot of quick passes, which tonight they're looking run or deep, and that's it.
And
They
that's
spread it out.
That's what we're getting away from is that our football. We've been playing this brand of football all year, and now all of a sudden we're just switching it up.
Well, I think typically we've been getting the run going. So once the run's going, it opens up everything else.
Yep.
Tonight we're struggling with the run. We have a couple of them, but not anything
It's
big.
not consistent.
So we're going to have to figure something out. Hopefully, Coach Forrest will figure it out
Yeah.
at halftime and come out with vengeance, hopefully.
Halftime might be too late. Especially if they score here. And we're playing super soft on that right side.
Play action, looks to pass it.
Just
Oh.
short.
Number 16 was open again for Coldwater. Mullenkamp was open in the middle, but the pass was a little bit low from Blessingame. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cavaliers.
And I still don't understand why we're not.
Second and 10 from the 37, only a minute 33 left in the half.
Why? I don't understand why we're playing 10 yards deep on the receivers. That gives them 10 yards to work with.
Oh, looks like a screen. Oh!
And there's an open field tackle that we.
Okay, so
haven't been able to
Muscadry and
make.
props. Yep, that was a good tackle. They got a gain of 2, but it'll be good. 3rd and 8 for Coldwater. You can see that screen coming from here. The running back came straight horizontal to the sideline.
And they're gonna no huddle, looking to the right,
No huddle.
looking.
Looks like
Oh,
Jake
and he's gonna
Hurst.
get sacked.
Oh, fumble! Oh, good sack by Hurst there for a loss of about
10.
11.
Wow, that's a momentum shifter.
Well,
Is
yeah,
it
but
third
with
down?
56 seconds left in
Why
the
aren't
go.
we calling a timeout here? We should be calling a timeout.
Well, I don't know if they want to have too much time on the clock.
We want time on the clock. It's 4th down. I don't know why we're not calling a timeout.
Because we're not, our down the field passes aren't working. What are you going to do?
Get lucky with the run. But now we're not even giving us a chance to do anything.
I know, it's all right. Let it go and don't have any other mistakes. Get in the halftime down 14, which realistically we should be happy with.
Yeah.
Just because we scored quickly.
But they've scored 21 unanswered, and that's just.
It looks like timeout for Coldwater there.
Yep.
Cavaliers.
Fairview and Columbus Grove are all tied up at 14 at half.
14 at half, so that's a good game over there. For the winner of this game will be going to play one of those two teams. The winner of that one. So we have 24 seconds left to go in the first half.
And this game is not out of reach. We really haven't been able to stop Coldwater yet, so it's just kind of scary to give them the ball right back at half and not be able to do anything right now.
Well, that's why if you're Coldwater, you want to get out of this, be up 14 points, go in the half, get the ball right after half, and keep the momentum going.
I'm just kind of confused on why Forrest didn't call a timeout with a minute to go.
Well,
Give you a
I
minute
think-
to go down the field.
Yeah, but I don't know. Looks like they're going to punt here, so we'll see what's going to happen.
I mean, you would have a minute and a timeout to work with. So
2 timeout. Oh, yeah, you would
You
have
have
if
one.
you took one, yeah.
so
We haven't been moving the ball very well the last
well, I mean, we moved the ball decently well last time,
one series.
but I mean,
After that, I don't know if we got more than 2 or 3 first downs. Here we go with the punt. Looks like a pretty good punt. Muscadry sliding
about the
catch
10.
at the 10-yard line for fair catch.
The Indians, Danny Muscadry. And that would be first down and 10 for
So the Indians will have 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line with 18 seconds left to go in the half.
I'm guessing you just need it here. I mean, if you weren't gonna try to go for it with a minute to go,
Yeah, I think
it's hard to see you going.
you take a
for it with
knee,
18.
get down, get out of here.
I
I mean, they do have one more timeout, but that's not going to
we
help.
have 2 timeouts. I mean, might as try something. If it works, it does, and you call a timeout and go. But
Yeah, we'll see what they do here. The problem is those deep passes haven't been open. They got to have some. Look at how far off he's playing. 15 yards.
We got one-on-one here. Is that
Yeah,
Danny?
but McKibben's pretty good.
Yeah. We got a rush. That's 7 yards.
Yeah, and time's going to expire for the half
We're
here.
gonna go to halftime.
So as we go to halftime here, I'm assuming we're going to go to halftime. Looks like it. As we go to halftime here, your Mechanicsburg Indians trailing the Cavaliers 7-21. So we'll be back after half. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back to halftime. Just ending here. Your Mechanicsburg Indians down 21-7 to the Coldwater Cavaliers. What do they got to do here, Jordy?
Tackle.
I think they've had a couple of big misses, which has ended up with some big yardage on some long yardage downs for the Cavaliers. So that is definitely not happening. And I think they got to have an answer for their passing game. Right now, they don't have one.
No. And I honestly, I think that goes back to tackling, because if we make some of those tackles, then they don't get the opportunity to make those other passes. So.
Yep, look at this. They're doing a little bit of a shift here. They put
Because
number
they know.
2, M.I.B.N, who's one of their faster receivers at the 25-yard line.
Because they know.
Hopefully Danny saw that.
And it looks like he did.
Yep.
He's going to put it up there.
Goes all the way back to number 5, who goes
they
all
got
the way.
blockers over there.
Yeah, but they got,
Who made that tackle?
there's a block in the back there. A couple flags on the play, too. Who's that? Number 57 for the Indians. Woodburn. He gets tackled, but there looks like there's some flag on the play. We'll see what it is. Blindside block on the receiving team on
That's good. That's
Coldwater.
10 yards, right?
I think it's a 15.
It might be half the distance from there. So that's going to put him about the 13 then. Either the 13 or like the 8.
Yeah, it looks like the ball's going to be... Okay, so
11.
Coldwater's going to come out. A lot of yardage between them and the pay dirt. It looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 for them at their own 11.5, 12-yard line.
There, camera fix it. There we go. He was stuck.
We do not do the camera, so just
No.
keep that in mind.
Yep.
All right, they got a tight formation, one going left, one right. And they got M.I.B.N in the back.
And like a pistol.
There looks like there's
false start.
offsides. Yep, false start on the offense, it looked like. Yep, another 5-yard
So
penalty.
you're gonna start from about the 6.
Yep, and now it'll be 1st and 15.
That's gonna be huge.
All right, so listen, not a bad. They're putting themselves in a little bit of a pickle here.
Yep. In field position, now they have
Yep.
6 yards instead of 11 yards to work with. So you can't really run a rollout pass here.
Just got to make sure you don't let them get the
all the
first
back.
down.
Yep. You just can't.
21 in motion.
Little pitch to the outside.
Pitch to M.I.B.N. Goes around the
He's
left
got the
side. He got
edge.
the edge.
7 yards about.
Muscadri and Hayden DeLong on the stop, but he got about 15 yards. Oh, no, I'm sorry, about
7 or 8.
5-6 yards. So got past the initial line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Cavaliers. It's never a good thing when your free safety's got to make a tackle that far on the sideline. But M.I.B.N's pretty quick, and he gets that edge. He's going to make it. Now we got T formation from the Cavaliers. Looks like he's looking to throw. Quick throw to the left, little screen. Wide open. M.I.B.N gets the ball.
He's got the first and about 5 extra.
Oh, first down, Coldwater. They got to make sure they got their eyes on the backfield, because they're going to come out and pass it every time if we don't guard it.
Yeah.
All right, they're going to line up here. Trips right,
Motion.
one left.
And he's gonna
Quick pass.
That's incomplete.
Yeah, Gabe on the blitz there was able to get to the quarterback
Just
and make
in
him
his
throw it
face.
before he wanted to. Falls incomplete in front of Mullenkamp. Didn't have a chance of looking for it because it's too quick. Maybe they move up some blitzes from the corners and stuff like that to try to mix it up a little.
Well, I mean,
They got to get that quarterback rushed a little bit, right?
but I mean, we can't get to the outside, so we're like,
Yeah, but if you rush the quarterback, he's not going to be able to make accurate throws, which will help.
yeah.
Here you got Blassingame in the back with M.I.B.N also back there with him to his right.
Why are we 10 yards off? That's
And then a screen pass.
hey,
All right, good tackle
they're
there.
making tackles. That's
Yep. So they got a couple yards there, but not many. It'll be 3rd and about 8 for the Cavaliers. It looked like he was going out to the outside. I think Jake Hurst was on top of him, going after him, and somebody else, and they helped push him out of bounds. So it'll be a pair left, pair right. You got to look for number 2 right in the middle there. Gabe is looking to blitz, but
he's going to go right up the seam.
Yeah, but he's playing inside like he's playing for the. Oh, there he goes. He's open.
And there's going to be a flag. It's most likely going to come back.
Yep, flagged in the deep, in the backfield. Looked like maybe
probably holding.
Yeah, holding Coldwater.
So it's going to push them back.
So it'll
probably
be
about 15 yards from where they were.
Yeah, that flag's 5 yards deep.
And it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Yep.
Which is big. Because you hold 3 yards back, it's a 13-yard penalty.
Yep.
And that takes you from a gain of 12 to minus 13. It's 25 yards right there. That's That's like 3 drives. That's like 3 drives right there.
It'll be, let's see, 37 to the 11, so about 26 yards.
That's huge.
Third and a country mile.
Yeah.
You just got to keep this one in front of you. Let them
17.
get 5-10 yards, not a big deal. Now this is where you play soft.
Yeah.
Trips left, 1 right.
Keep everything over the middle.
Hands it off. Nope, flip.
Reverse. And no one's over there.
Over there.
He's got
there wasn't a
light
flag
years.
there. I cannot believe they didn't call a flag on that one. With the reverse, nobody on that side playing defense.
No one held contained.
Well, it looked like a couple people got blocked a little bit in the back, but they didn't call it. So, touchdown Coldwater. They came out quickly on a good defensive stand where we should have had them pinned. They run a trick play that tricks us and causes 7 points.
I mean, it was a great play. It was. He ran up until the line of scrimmage and then finally gave it back. It was just a great play.
Yep. Well, it worked.
We got a malfunction with the scoreboard up there. It's not 33, I can tell you that much.
All right, they're doing their lineup to make sure the Indians don't go outside to guard them. And it looks like number 14 will be the PAT for them, Klingshire. And looks like a pretty good kick. And it's good. All right, we got a bunch of kids on the chat, so we're going to have to knock everybody off of it.
So your Indians are down 28-7 with 10:07 left to go in this third quarter.
Well, that did not work well. I mean, their
We
defense,
looked good.
And then Cavaliers had a couple mistakes, which was hurting them. And one big play turns it around for them. I didn't even see who scored that for them, did you? I don't think it was M.I.B.N, but it was a good run around the left side, caught the edge, and then everybody was being blocked still. So they got a pretty good blocking offense, and blocking down the field they do a good job of that. So Coldwater.
21. It was 21.
Coldwater has 28-7 over the Indians here.
It was 21 who scored.
21? Okay.
So.
And a pretty good kick. Looks like it's going to bounce up for Jake Hurst.
He's got the middle and just slips.
All
and there's
right,
going to be a flag.
Forward.
Probably going to come back unless it's going to be like a tripping call.
Let's see what happens here.
It didn't look like there's a blocker there. Holding Mechanicsburg. Take him to about the 22.
No, to the 11.
Oh, yeah, they're at the 22.
Yeah,
so
maybe the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians at their own 12-yard line. A little bit of frustration there. They got to get something going.
Penalty there.
Yep. Well, let's see what they got offensive, if they fixed anything here.
They just need a block for about 2.5 seconds longer. And so much more would open.
All right, they come to the line. Muscadri wide left. Hurst and Gabe Chandler in the backfield in I formation. Conley under center. Looks like a handoff to Gabe. Looks like he gets a couple yards. Yep. Well, maybe 1 yard. so he's coming out a little bit conservative on offense, trying to get that running game established.
'Cause, I mean, that's where we exceed. Is when that
Usually,
when that running game is getting us yards.
Oh, yes.
Because they want to go stack the box to stop the run, and then it opens up for a 5-10 yard pass. So
Yep. Then you got Muscadri out left, Hurst out right, Conley in shotgun. Looks for a quick pass to
Dan
Muscadri.
Muscadri gets to about the 20, which
Good run, just short of the first down.
short by about a yard or two.
Yep, it'll be 3rd and 1. But see, those short passes get it
It's
open up
the
deep
separation.
passes.
You hit him on that slant when he cuts. That's you have 4 to 5 yards of separation. You can fit a ball in there,
Yep,
and it's all just about timing and just getting that down.
yep. Now this time you could run the same play, but do it on a hit with a hitch.
Yep.
That's where you get the plays to work deep, I think. You got tight formation, 2 tight ends on either side. Aaron Conley looks to take it up the
Quarterback
middle.
keeper, and he's taken some bad hits this game.
Yeah,
Not
that's a good,
there,
strong run.
He's gone into some hits. It's not like he's getting hit. He's making the hits.
Yeah, he is running over the defense a little bit. He's
So,
lowering his shoulder.
which-
So 4-yard gain.
Which is like what you want to see that in a runner, not your quarterback, but a runner.
He doesn't know the difference. Muscadri brings it into play for the Indians. So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Muscadri going wide right. And then Chandler in the backfield just to the left of Conley. Oh, it's just to the right.
And they're going to run up the middle. Gains about 2.
Yep, looks like Chandler gets 2 or 3.
No, about more.
Huh?
About 3.
Okay.
This ref was way high, but. Do you want a scoring update?
For Columbus Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all tied up again. 21.
21-21.
Yep.
Oh, some quick scores after halftime.
They're farther in the third than we are.
Oh, okay. Looks
They're
like Muscadri
probably like
wide
5
right.
left to go in the third.
Chase tight end. I formation. Hurst first. Oh. Ooh.
They're not going to throw a flag on that.
What kind of tackle that was?
He looked like he yanked from the back.
Yeah. Well, as long as he doesn't hit the horse collar, it's fine.
How is he going to yank from the back?
Jersey?
That's hard to grab.
Yep. All right, so it'll be a big 3rd and 7 for the Indians here, who desperately need to get a first down and score some points, put some points on the board. Looks like Chandler in the backfield with Conley off to his right.
No one
Play
to the right
action.
side. A reverse.
Reverse.
And Conley's out there to block. He might have got the
Jake
edge.
Hurst got the edge and gets a first down for the Indians.
Hey, sometimes all you gotta do is run that little
Trick
misdirection. I mean, Aaron threw a pretty decent block.
Yeah.
He might not have made
He's
the
not
block.
a small kid.
No, not even close.
He's strong, and he's obviously
Smart.
a good blocker. You just got to get enough time to get Hurst to get that corner, and he did, and got a first down. So.
And he might not have made the block, but he made the dude stutter steps, so that's all that matters.
Oh, he made the block. Good block.
I wasn't paying attention. I was making sure the other dude didn't like.
All right, here we go.
Shoot the gap.
New set of downs for the Indians. 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line, 37-yard line. Tight formation, Muscadri wide right. Gives the ball up the middle to Chandler. Looks like he gets about 4 yards on the carry.
Yep. 4 yards will win you
Oh,
a ball
that was
game.
props, I think, on the carry. Good carry.
Running back on the carry.
Huh?
I said running back on the carry.
It was props.
You never know.
All right, 2nd and 6 for the Indians.
Got one out right.
I formation. Yep, Muscadri's out there. Fakes the toss.
He's gonna go out to the outside, trying to go up the
Oh.
middle. He lost about 4.
Yeah, Jake Hurst tried to go up the middle and then
Not
bounced
Jake.
it outside.
Oh, it was Jake. Okay.
There was
Yeah.
3 defenders and one
Well,
guy
they-
blocking and didn't have much option on it.
Well, there was nowhere to go up the middle.
Yeah, there was no one. It was clogged up pretty good.
So he tried to bounce it outside, and he should have
So
gone up the middle.
looks like a loss of about 3 on the play, so it'll be third and 11.
Loss of 5 then.
Yeah.
So you're almost forced into a passing down here.
Yep. Let's see what happens. They got Piscadri going wide right.
Unless they
Hurst
only rush like 3
slot.
here.
Play action. Looks there. Looks the pass. Goes wide. Whoa.
Not a good pass.
So
Way over his head.
The pass was intended for Gabe Chandler, but number 14 on the defense there, Klingshirm. The pass was overthrown a little bit, so no chance for either one of them to catch it.
And we're not even giving a chance for our playmakers to playmake. We're forcing them to a bad position here.
Yeah, well, when it's third and 11, you don't have much options, right? You know they're going to throw.
But we're running.
And you got to try to get the ball in the middle of the field.
And 2 routes to the far side of the field. It's a hard throw to make.
Yeah, let's go, Hayden. Get a good kick here. Good punt. There we go.
Best punt of the night for sure.
Oh, it's
over his head.
Oh, good catch.
Just don't let him get to the side.
Oh, good tackle there by 3 Moyer. Good tackle there. So Cavaliers will get the ball on their own 27-yard line, 1st and 10. So what do we got to do on defense here, Jordan?
I mean, we've been making more tackles. It's looked better. But
since halftime, we just had that one bad play.
So we should keep contained over there. I think that's what messed us up. Because he was like at the line of scrimmage when he decided to reverse the ball.
Yep. All right, so they got pair left, 1 right, T formation, shotgun. Number 5 carries it to the left.
Got about 7.
Yeah, got a good run. Chase Props comes off his block, makes the tackle, but not before he gets 7 yards on the carry. Number 5 for Cavalier. Blasingame. Not number 7, the quarterback. Man, he's quick. He gets that ball, he cuts up, and he dives forward for 7 yards. So 2nd and 3 for the Cavaliers. Number 5 comes out the slot, Blasingame. Hands it off. Nope. Fakes it. Pulls it back.
Up the middle.
Goes up the middle for a gain.
He did not get that first down.
I think he did.
They're going to give it to him, though.
It looks like he fell forward right at the end. So he got a 1st down. Blasingame keeps the ball to himself. Runs up the middle for a 1st down, just over 3 yards. Indians are starting to look a little tired out there. Look at 3 or 4 of them have their hands on their knees.
Well, I mean, they're just. I mean, that's the one thing about being this small is that we're playing both offense and defense with just about everybody. So.
Yep.
We don't have 50 kids like they do, so it's just hard.
A handoff right up front. Gets through the line. Number 58, Adam Waller, wraps him up and tackles him, but he gets about 4 yards on the carry. So it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Cavaliers. All right, here we go, Indians. You got to start playing defense right now.
Yep. And
hands it off. The number 5, Blessingcamp, goes around the left side. Ooh, get hit hard by, who is that? Number 3, Moyer, comes up and stuffs him pretty good, but he might have gotten close to a 1st down. They're looking at it to see if they're going to count it.
They're going
to be 3rd and inches here for the Cavaliers.
All you got to do is snap it and just take a half step forward. And
Blasingame had a good run there. He makes that cut hard.
Yeah, trips right.
Looks like the Cavaliers are going to play a little muscle game here. 41 goes up the middle, gets the first down for him, but gain of 3 yards. So just short of midfield. They're just moving the ball like at will.
They're getting 3 yards up the middle easily.
Yep. It's not typical for teams that we play.
No.
But they are a lot bigger than most of the teams that we play, too.
And they're...
All right, here we go. Coldwater comes to the line. Looks like they got 2 wide right, 2 left, 1 in the backfield. Looks like motion.
He's gonna get
it. Good tackle.
Who's
that, 64? Tanner Frisbee gets 25. His hand off of his block and grabs him and pulls him down for a loss of about 3. All right, so 2nd and 13 now for the Cavaliers. A little spark there for the Indians. I think the Cavaliers are in a waste time mode. They're not as much of a hurry as they were in that first and second quarters.
Well, they have a 21-point lead, so...
Yeah, that's true. Got a pair going right, pair left. 1 in the backfield with Blessingame. Hand off to the left. Givens comes to the right. Oh.
They're going to throw a horse collar on that.
No, face mask. Jake Hurst looked like he dove and got a finger caught in the face mask, so it's going to be a big penalty that's going to keep the Cavaliers drive.
Horse collar.
Oh, yeah, horse collar. Yep, so it'll be a 15-yard penalty, and Cavs automatic first down. I thought his fingers were still caught in his helmet when he got up. So, that spark of life, gone. Cavaliers will have 1st and 10. It looks like we're going to be coming close to the end of the third quarter here. Oh, must have been a timeout here.
No, their clock's running. So that will
be the end of the third quarter.
No, there's clock's still going though. But there's no play clock.
That's because there's the end of the third quarter.
Not yet.
So, your Indians struggling to keep up with the Cavaliers right now and down 21 points as we get into the start of the fourth quarter here. Coldwater still has the ball on the Indians about their, 37-yard line?
Yeah. It was on the scoreboard, so.
Well, the winner here tonight will go on to play Columbus Grove or Fairview.
And we still don't know that game.
That game's still going on. What's the scoring update for that one?
A astounding 21-21.
Still 21-21.
Going into the fourth quarter.
Again, this is the game where 1st and 2nd in the state are playing, so this might be the best game left for state. We don't know. But here, Coldwater handling it pretty well. Indians struggling to keep up with them. Again, we heard a stat that a MAC school has made it to state finals every year since 1994, was it?
Yeah.
Man.
That's a lot of years.
It's a pretty good conference. Hand off to 41. Gabe Chandler comes off the right side and stops him for no gain or a loss of 1.
That's like almost when you graduated, right?
Middle school?
I mean.
96? Yeah, that's when I graduated from college, yep.
Yeah. So 94, you'd have been a sophomore. And
yep.
How many years ago was that?
Couple. 4.
4?
4.
24.
Here we go. Muscadri playing defense on the right. Is that Moyer on the left? Chandler in the slot. He's rolling left. Look at this. Chase props.
He slipped.
Man, he slipped. Good catch by 16.
If Danny doesn't slip there, he's going to hit him, and that's going to be a hard catch.
Yeah. But they got a first down, so it doesn't matter. First down for the Cavaliers. struggling. They can't do anything and stop those passes and catches. Nice catch by number 16, Mullenkamp.
And I don't know why Danny's playing 5 yards back when he's the deepest receiver.
He probably doesn't want to get beat deep.
Danny's fast enough that he won't get beat deep like that, though. That's the thing.
A handoff. Oh, a flip. Reverse.
Another reverse. And their quarterback just threw a huge block.
Chase Props pulls him down out of bounds at the 21-yard line, so a gain of about 4.
Their quarterback went up against Chase. He tried to.
It didn't work very well for
No,
him.
but he tried it.
A little frustration there by Props with a mean tackle.
Yeah. And we've seen that been penalized.
Yeah, I don't think that was the penalty unless he suplexes him. That's the one that we saw penalized.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Pitch pass. Yep.
Pitch to 88.
He's going to be down short about a yard.
Yep, Jake Hurst was able to
They
pop
might
his
give it to him,
block,
though.
come off, and make the tackle, so he's just short of the first down. So it'll be 3rd and about 1, a little less than 1 for the Cavaliers. Man, those Indians are
Looking tired.
they're looking a little bit tired out there and meek. They got to come out with fire. They got trips right. Oh, look at that.
Got to make that tackle.
Who was that? Aaron Conley just missed the tackle there.
Ball's out.
No, he's saying he's down.
Oh.
Down at the
We
1
want
yard
the ball to
line.
be out because that's a touchback then.
So it'll be 1st and goal for the Cavaliers on the Indians' 1 yard line. Man, that was a good break. Conley got in there and hit him, but just wasn't able to wrap up, and he was able to get around the outside for a big gain.
And that right there is the reason we're losing tonight.
Not that one play, but
No, but
that
just tackling in general.
problem we've been having most of the night, yes.
We should
And they're
keep
handing
giving
it
them
off
new
right
life.
up the middle. Ooh. I don't think he got it. I think right there. Who was
Short.
that?
I think he might have lost like
12.
a
Hayden
couple
DeLong.
inches. I think he lost a couple inches there.
Hayden DeLong comes from free safety and hits him hard backwards.
Honestly, we should be stacking the box in this spot because that's the only thing that they've not. I don't think they've had a passing touchdown yet. I think they have 4 rushing
The
touchdowns.
quarterback is probably going to keep it here. That was a handoff to number 41, right?
And I think the quarterbacks are all 4
Suit
rushing
off?
touchdowns.
I think so, too.
Yeah, I know he's got at least 3.
Yep.
And he got.
Oh, he's got 3 because the long run was a touchdown, too.
Oh, yep. So it's 3. Yeah.
Suit off in the background.
He should keep it up, and it's
Quarterback
touchdown.
gets in there, and it's a touchdown for Coldwater. So the Cavaliers, with another touchdown, go up 34-7 over the Indians. So number 14 for Coldwater, Glingshirm, kicking it. And good kick up the middle. It's good. So your Indians down 35-7 over Coldwater now.
Yeah.
Struggling. All right, so the Indians are going to come out here, get the ball one more time, and have to do something.
And we have a scoring update, actually.
Okay.
Columbus Grove pulled away 21-28.
They scored, huh? 28-21 now?
Yep.
Columbus Grove is winning?
Yep. So, but, I mean, it's been a shootout all game. Fairview went up, and then Columbus Grove tied it and then went up. And then they went up 21. Nope. They got tied up, and then they took the lead to 21.
Yep.
So Fairview has the ball. I'm guessing they're They're pretty much with us, I'm guessing.
Coldwater, good kick to Gabe Chandler. Almost
He
slips
take
the
it in
two,
the
but
end
keeps
zone.
his feet. Gets around the outside.
Broke one tackle.
Broke one, gets around the other one, gets about to the
21.
22-yard line with a good run. So the Indians will have 1st and 10 on their own 21-yard line, 22-yard line.
Yep.
1st and 10, Mechanicsburg from its own 22-yard line.
What?
The closest ref had it marked at the 21.5 clearly, and the ref in the middle went to put the beanbag down and pointed to the 22, and he said, okay, and he moved it to the 22. Again, they try to line up the beanbag with a yard marker so it's easy to tell for first downs.
Yeah.
Not uncommon.
Because it's easier, though.
All right, your Indians come to the line, 1st and 10 on their own 22. Desperately needing some points here.
And we need to
Aaron
score
Conley
quick.
tosses it to Chase Props. Goes around the left side, cuts up for a good 3 or 4 yards. 3 yards.
And if we want to have a chance in this game, we need to score before 7 minutes. That's the target. We need to score in the next minute.
That's the time from Coach Sadowski.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, you're looking more like they're going to score with about 6 left to go.
Yeah, we need a quick score here, and then try something
big
funny
stop.
on the point after or at the kickoff. I formation. Chase Props going up the middle. Dives forward for another 3 yards. So it looks like it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Indians.
The #1 team in college football is not looking too hot right now.
That's good.
Yeah. For a lot of fans, actually.
Don't tell me.
Alabama, they're
I
going
got to
to
go home and watch the
then.
game. I'll be up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Ohio State's going to move up then. And so.
All right, Muscadri wide right. Gabe Chandler, Jake Hurst
he
going
got
up the middle.
pushed.
Looks like he got close to a 1st down. I think they're going to give it to him. Yep. They're telling him to move the clock, and the chains aren't even set yet.
No.
They're
Well,
trying
it's
to
a
hurry the clock up.
Yeah.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Indians. Good run by Hurst.
Ohio State's up 28-3 over Rutgers.
It's Rutgers.
I know, but they were up like 10-3 at the end of 1.
Hands it off to Gabe. Looks like Gabe Chandler. Was that? Yeah, that is Gabe.
Yep.
Good strong run up the middle.
He was
Quick.
7-3.
Gets about 7-8 yards on that carry. So it'll be to the 40-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and about 3, 2. All right, looks like they got Hurst, Muscadri, and Moyer out left. Gabe in the backfield. Aaron Conley keeps it, goes up the left side. Good 1st down.
I mean, we're moving the ball. It's the best success we've had all night.
Yeah. Yep, we're establishing the running game. Hopefully it's not too late to do that, though. 6 minutes left to go in the game. As they get to midfield, it'll be 1st and 10.
Did you say?
Huh?
I don't know. This PA announcer is something. It's hard to hear him, though.
Trips left. Looks like Chandler in the background. Gets the handoff, goes around the left side.
He's going to get about 3.
Plows over one guy. Oh, a flag. I don't know what that was for.
Unsportsmanlike.
It
He
was a late
tackled him
flag.
pretty hot. Very good.
Oh, personal foul on Coldwater.
So it's another 15 from there.
So it'll be another 15-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians.
And about the
And it should move it all the way
35.
down to about the 32-yard line. 33-yard line. Looked like it might have been a late hit or something out of bounds.
Well, the way he tackled him wasn't. Tackled him very high. So if you then go to tackle him, like you're gonna hit him for the first time up high, and then you go back down and tackle him. So that could have been late hit.
Trips right for the Indians. Hands it off to Gabe Chandler going to the right.
Like nothing. Like 2-3 yards.
Nope, got a couple yards trying to spread it out. So they're trying to
Get to the edges.
get to the edges and spread it out with some wide receiver blocking downfield.
I mean, but it's where
And
we've
it's
had
been working.
where we've had the most success all year is the outsides.
Yep.
So
So it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Indians here with just under 5.5 to go in the game. Yeah, Trips left, looks like the same formation to the left, but Gabe is on the left of Conley here. So probably a quarterback keep. Up the middle, makes a cut. Good
Aaron's
run.
delivering blows here.
Good run for about 7 yards. Gets to the Cavaliers' 25-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 3 for the Indians.
Football to the 24-yard line. 3rd down and short coming up for the Indians.
So 3rd and short. Is it too late, though?
Yes.
I think it's getting too late.
4 scores in under 4 minutes. That's hard to do, and you have to give them the ball back.
Yep. But they're not going to give up, as the Indians
No.
never do. So they got Chase Props to the left of Conley in the backfield. Trips left. Conley takes it up the middle, runs over a defender, but he makes the tackle, but he does get a first down. So good, strong run by Conley there as a keeper. So as they get to the Cavaliers' 21-yard line, they're trying to start the clock. 4.5 left to go in the game.
That'll be enough for an Indian first down.
So now that they're establishing the run a little bit, maybe look for a throw or two.
They haven't gone backwards. They've gotten 2 to 5 yards on each run. Why change it up?
Because of time. You can't run up the middle and have enough time in a game where you need 4 touchdowns. You give the ball to Chase Props going to the left, cuts up. Nice cut.
I mean,
runs over
that's
one of the
same as
defenders and gets
pass
another
right
first
there.
down. Well, yeah, but you could toss it to the left and get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Uh-oh. And he's down.
Tackle made by the Cavaliers. Will Fox.
Looks like he's cramping a little bit. He's sitting there okay.
Timeout on the field. And we'd like to remind people to stay around their seats afterwards. We'll have presentations for the champion division and also the runner.
Are we going to broadcast that?
It's just a cramp.
No, are we going to broadcast the champion or the presentation after?
No, probably not.
Oh, because he's probably going to go.
Yeah.
Or I guess.
We don't have the camera control, so they'll probably do it. They'll probably shut off the camera and pack up.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. I guess it's taking too long. All right,
Don't
so
say that.
oh, he's up and he's walking off the field on his own accord, so that's good. Oh, why didn't that change?
I don't know.
I'll have to fix it before next year.
Don't say that.
So 4 minutes left to go in the game. The Indians still trailing Coldwater 35-7, but moving the ball pretty well on this down. They'll have 1st and goal at about the 9-yard line. Yeah, I think the Indians got away from their game a little bit. They're getting back to it now, but they got away from their game a little bit. Chandler goes up the middle, cuts a couple of defenders, keeps going, gets about 4 yards on the carry. So they'll have 2nd and goal from about the 5-yard line.
Cavaliers led by Ethan Diller.
So for your Indians, the lady basketball team had a scrimmage this morning, so look for them to be starting their games here in the next couple weeks. And the boys will have a scrimmage next Saturday's their first scrimmage, which you have about 3 of the basketball players playing football still. So that's they'll have to get out there and start practicing for some of the games coming up. December 4th, I think, is their first game.
Legally, they don't have to start practicing until after that scrimmage, but most of them probably will.
Yeah, you have a bunch of fighters that'll come, maybe take tomorrow off and then come out
They'll probably start
Monday.
I was thinking like Wednesday.
No, they'll be there. The
Really?
scrimmage Saturday. You got to have a couple days of practice.
No, but, I mean, I heard the girls did pretty good today.
That's good.
They played like 10-minute JV varsity and just flipped back and forth.
Yep.
So, and you're not keeping like stats or anything, but I mean, I heard they didn't look bad, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
And
There's a pride play right here. It's 3rd and goal on the 3-yard line.
You run up the middle.
They've been running up the middle, so they got trips left. Gabe Chandler in the backfield. Aaron Conley takes it up the middle for the touchdown.
Aaron Conley covers the final 3 yards.
So your Indians score late in the game.
3-yard run, Aaron Conley.
Miscadry getting ready for the PAT.
Aaron Conley will hold, and Danny Miscadry on the field to attempt the extra point kick for the Indians.
Fake it here.
Yeah, that looked
That's
good.
good.
Danny Miscadry.
Do we want a scoring update?
2:24 to play on our
It's getting pretty bad over there.
Where?
Columbus Grove?
Oh, what's the score? 35-14 or 21?
21, yeah. Who gave... Oh, my goodness. Yes, it is 35-21.
35-21.
And they've got to be almost over with.
All right, so the Indians will kick off here. Probably try a onside kick, I would assume, but not sure.
No.
Ohio State now leads Rutgers 34-3.
Phew.
Second quarter.
34-3, the Buckeyes are over Rutgers.
Yep. Trying to get into halftime. It's 35 now, but with about about a minute and a half left to go in that first half, so.
And again, fourth quarter. That's Columbus Grove 35.
Yeah, see, Coldwater didn't even put anybody back this time. They know that this is coming.
Danny Miscadry has the ball on the team. Zach Deep for Coldwater, Zach McKibben, and Marcel Blessing.
And Miscadry's getting ready for the kickoff.
I mean, you can't onside it here at all.
No, he didn't. He tried to kick it deep.
Just over the head, and it didn't work.
Oh, it didn't.
Zach McKibben will slide down
That's-
about the 18-yard line.
Oof. I don't know what happened there.
He tried to stop, and he like hit the shoulder.
Probably just lost his breath falling on it. He'll be all right. What is this thing? We'll change this.
And he got up.
He's okay. Good.
Roughly 3.5 left to go in that Columbus Grove game.
Well, it looks like Columbus Grove will be playing next week, and it looks like they'll be playing Coldwater.
Unless we magically win.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I
21
hope we
points
do,
with
though.
2 minutes left is not looking very good,
No,
but
that's some video game type comeback.
it'd be nice with a little pick six here, and then a onsides, and then a...
They're gonna run the ball, so
That's true. They're not going to throw the ball.
no.
Scoop six. 17's going to run it to the right.
You,
Oh, and he cuts back, and we miss a couple tackles, and he gets 5 yards on the carry.
you know how much? You know how ripped they would get if they
Diller.
fumbled the ball here.
Ethan Diller.
They'd be running hills for months.
Yeah, this is where you almost just kneel it.
You have to get a first down to nail it.
You think so?
Well, play clock won't allow you. If it's 35 seconds
that's
of
true.
play clock,
Yeah, you got 3 more plays, yeah.
you have to get a first down to start thinking about that.
Looks like their quarterback's keeping it up the middle. Gets stopped short.
Carry gets about 2 yards out near the 27-yard line before he's pinned down.
So So about 2 yards on the play for number 13, who's playing quarterback now,
Yeah, so as of right now,
Dillinger.
70 seconds, it would be like just there.
And then there's a little bit of
No,
time before they
they
place it.
would have to get the first down for sure.
1 minute left.
I mean, because they got 15 on the play clock. So 10 would bring it to 45, so you'd have to run another play, or get a first down. So
Here we go, Dillinger at quarterback. Hands it off to number 11.
And he doesn't
gets
get the first
stopped short.
down.
On the carry,
So,
Adam
Herco gets the carry and gets about -2 yards, so it'll be 4th and 3 for the Cavaliers. So they'll probably
down for Coldwater.
nope. The play clock is done, so the game is over. So thank you guys for listening this year. It's been a great year. Unfortunately,
It's been a lot
it
of
ends
fun.
with the loss to Coldwater, but a great year. The Indians fought hard. Ended up being 9-1 overall, which is great. Still, we got to figure out how to beat these MAC schools.
I just want to say, we made it to 9-1. We made it 11 weeks.
Yep,
I'm proud.
yep, healthy and played really well, most of
Yeah.
them. So good game. Thanks for tuning in to M.I.B.N. I'm glad that you guys were here to listen to us. We will be broadcasting some of the basketball games, boys and girls, and potentially some of the swim meets. What I'm doing is working with the school, and for events that they don't have parents able to come or they don't have enough stands for people to watch, then we'll try to be broadcasting those. So for now, thank you guys for tuning in, and go BURG.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Ohio High School Athletic Association thanks you for attending. BURG High School.
All right, since the camera is going to be looking like they are going to be broadcasting this, we'll keep this going with the microphone. So enjoy.
And now, let's recognize head coach Chip Otten and the regional championship team from Coldwater High School. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for your attendance at tonight's contest. The student athletes, our schools, and the Ohio High School Athletic Association appreciate your support. We ask you to exit the stadium at this time. You are not permitted to congregate with your team inside or outside.